Welcome back to DIY Dummies. Now it's time for that special moment where I get to say, and finally. So, and finally, I'd like to introduce you to possibly the most fearless DIY botcher, a man whose most precious tool is his electric fly swat.
When you hit a fly or a wasp, it zaps them and sort of sparks come off and they start to sizzle.
But before we get to meet him, let's get acquainted with this very particular DIY subject. It'll all make sense in a minute. Pest control. Getting rid of hornets or wasps is a tricky problem for even the most tenacious DIYer, largely because they build their houses in awkward places. If the nest is completely out of reach, then this handyman's got a clever solution.
The first step we're going to do to remove that hornet's nest is prep the battlefield with a bombardment of artillery fire.
He's using a paintball gun. Which, by the way, will only work if you hit the target.
Good luck.
Much better to use team effort. One with a stick to dislodge the nest, while another stands below with a bag to catch it in.
Oh my God, oh my God.
Don't forget to tie it up, or the wasps will get out and sting you.
Oh my God, oh my God.
This American lot have got the right idea. A fishing rod, a large plastic bag. This is bound to work.
Spray it down a couple days first.
Oh, no.
They're ready.
I got the string.
That's ready. 2 girls.
Oh no, it missed the bag. A fair amount of wasps also live in Britain, as Farnham residents Phil and Katie Arnold know only too well. Their story happened back in 2011. In May, a good time for wasps, when Phil suddenly realised there was trouble in that temple of DIY. His shed.
So this is our allotment, and we had it for about a year. And we came down one day, and in the shed, I noticed in the top corner, there was a wasp nest.
Phil could easily have called in an expert armed with powerful insecticide, but no, he decided to go into battle and do it himself. But with no insecticide, what did he do? Well, this is the actual moment caught on camera.
Oh, another one.
First, he cleverly bought some protection.
We decided to get a wasp suit, which was actually just a sort of DIY decorator suit, which I realised afterwards doesn't have any protection against wasps at all.
Ouch! Simple blunder anyone could make. But he was armed.
The tennis racket is battery-powered, fly swat, and it's got lots of little wires on, and when you hit a fly or a wasp, it zaps them and sort of sparks come off and they start to sizzle.
Excellent. You need to stack the odds in your favour against this kind of adversary.
I thought there was quite a few in there, but I didn't know how many. I mean, there could have been thousands.
20.
30. And they were angry.
They were angry, I'll give you that.
angry.
I'll give you that.
No wonder they were angry, and the swarm started chasing him. It was all going wrong.
What are you doing?
There's loads.
I think he sort of blanked from his memory. They're running away screaming like a girl, but he did look unhinged.
Then, like a true military genius, he refused to be beaten and came up with a killer strategy. Take out the commander.
And then when I came back, I managed to hit the nest actually off the top of the shed roof and kill the queen.
Inspired and very manly.
I got the queen.
He's still alive, though.
No, it's not. Buzzed it to. Look at that.
And it was definitely the queen.
Yeah, it was
big. It was big, like the size of a
Hornet.
mini hornet. Yeah. I mean, once the queen had gone, I mean, the rest of them just fell. You know, they don't live well without the queen.
So that's how we take care of a wasp's nest. One of these and 2 of these.
Wow. Job done. That's got to be a first on this show. Amazing. In fact, it's only running around so gracefully in that ridiculous suit that warrants inclusion in our glass hammer Hall of Fame.
For the work that I've done, I don't think I deserve this, really. I mean, there was a wasp nest, I had to get rid of it, I got rid of it. End of.